Okay, so one of these two special right triangles is 45, 45, 90, and one is 30, 60, 90. Which one is which?
The last one is the first one.
What? Which one?
The first one is the 45, 90.
45, 45, 90? How do you know?
Because it's a perfect right.
It's a perfect right triangle. This is a perfect right triangle. How do we know? Ashanti?
Because like on that side, there's like on the right side, it's the two angles, the two lines are too long.
Okay. So this line is longer than this line?
Yes.
Okay, what about this one?
Those are kind of like, those are
the same.
Like, they're basically the same.
Are these the same?
Yes.
Well, is a 45, 45, 90 triangle an isosceles triangle?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because
two of the angles.
Because two of the angles are the same. And if two angles are the same, then two sides are the same. So yes, on our little cheat sheet, we're only getting to one of these two today, and that is okay. I planned it like this. This is meant to take 2 days. It gets kind of crazy. Okay? It's meant to take 2 days. So, on this side, we have our 45, 45, 90 triangle. And you've actually already been introduced to this one when we were talking about rhombi. And squares, yeah. So you have 45, 45, 90. Or just squares, sorry. 45, 45, 90. So you have your 90-degree angle right here. And you have this 45-degree angle and this 45-degree angle. So what this lesson talks about is finding the different parts of these triangles. So if this leg is X and this leg is X, what is the hypotenuse? Do you remember? Do you remember I taught you the trick? X square root of 2. That's the shortcut. X square root of 2. Now, could you find this by using Pythagorean theorem? Yes, but this is the shortcut. We're not using Pythagorean theorem. You need to memorize this. 45, 45, 90, x, x, x squared root of 2. X, x, x squared root of 2. Okay, so now open your notes to 8.3, special right triangles. There are 3 scenarios that we're going to talk about. The first 2 are great. The third is not. Okay? Here's the first scenario. Example number 1. Suppose an isosceles right triangle, the only isosceles right triangle you can have is 45, 45, 90, has legs with a length of 3. Find the hypotenuse. Okay? I don't know what this is going with. Okay. So let's draw this out. Here's 90, 45, 45. So this is example 1. If the leg is 3, then the other leg is also 3. And the hypotenuse is what? 3 square root of 2. That's case number 1. So we'll call this scenario number 1. And it's the easy one. We always love this scenario. Okay, here's scenario number 2. In a right triangle, 45, 45, 90, the hypotenuse is square root of 2. Find the legs. So we have 45, 45, 90, 90, 45, 45. The hypotenuse is square root of 2. What are the legs? Well, what's in front of the square root of 2? So what are the legs? You see it? It's whatever's in front of the square root of 2. Let me do another example. 45, 45, 90. This is 4 square root of 2. What are the legs? Right. Okay, do you see it? I was afraid you didn't see it because it was just an invisible 1. Okay, scenario number 1, easy peasy. Scenario number 2, still easy peasy, right? All right, scenario number 3, this is when trouble comes. So it's example number 2, but let's call it scenario number 3. You have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and your hypotenuse is 9. Find the legs. Okay, so let's do this. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Can we call this a leg, and this a leg, and this a hypotenuse? Okay, follow me. Follow me very carefully. I will go back and repeat this if you get confused, okay? This is probably where you will get confused at. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. But we only have to do this once. A leg is equal to x. A leg is equal to x. The hypotenuse is equal to x square root of 2. Are you following me? Okay. So, if I have the hypotenuse is equal to x square root of 2, how do I solve for x? Divide by, not just 2, the square root of 2. So it cancels. Can I leave square root of 2 in the denominator? Come on, algebra. Kick your algebra back in. Can you leave square root of 2 in the denominator? No, never ever. It's called rationalizing the denominator. How do you rationalize the denominator? Get rid of it. How? Multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 2. This is going to hit you hard next year if you don't remember this. You learned this last year. Okay, so now let's clean this up. X is equal to h square root of 2. Clean the bottom. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4, which is, what's the square root of 4? So you have this. And now that we've done this, you never have to do this again. Whenever you're given your hypotenuse and you want to find x, just plug it in here and simplify. Watch. This will get better, I promise. With time, this will get better. So I'm just going to copy this down. Hypotenuse divided by 2, hypotenuse square root of 2 divided by 2 equals x. Okay, well, what is our hypotenuse? So 9 square root of 2 divided by 2 equals x. Well, I could leave this like this, because technically it's going to give me a decimal. So your leg, that's your answer. 9 square root of 2 divided by 2. But I will take 4.5 square root of 2. Either one of these. Who doesn't quite believe me that this is the answer? Please, somebody don't believe me. Okay, thank you. Can I prove it to you? Because if this is the answer, then don't I just have to multiply this by the square root of 2 to get your hypotenuse? Okay, so let's do it. Let's multiply this by the square root of 2 to get that. Well, 4.5 times the square root of 2 already, multiplied by the square root of 2 again. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4. And the square root of 4 is, and 4.5 times 2 is, so, case number 3. Whenever you're given the hypotenuse and there's no radical, plug it in here and simplify. There's 3 scenarios. Easy peasy, uh-oh. It's not really uh-oh. Right now it seems uh-oh. It'll get better. Easy, 3 square root of 2. Peasy, 4 square root of 2, our legs are 4, 4. Square root of 2, our legs are 1 and 1. Uh-oh, if this is 9, then our legs are, plug it in. 9 square root of 2 divided by 2 simplifies. Let's find another one like that. 4. Look at 4. You're given 18 as the hypotenuse. You want to find your leg. Is that scenario 1, 2, or 3? 3. Plug it in. 18 square root of 2 divided by 2. Does that simplify? Yes. To what? What's 18 divided by 2? So x is equal to 9 square root of 2. If you check yourself, wouldn't I just have to multiply this by the square root of 2? Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 9 is? Okay? What I want you to do right now, and we're going to come back up and check these, so it's not like this is it and then you're going to pack up. I want you to do 1 through 9, then we're going to come back and check these together, and then I'm going to give you your classwork. Okay? Do 1 through 9. You done? How are we doing? All wrong? I don't want to go over them quite yet. Check that one. Sean, did you get a new playground packet?
Hmm?
Did you get a new playground packet?
Oh, it's not the project.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna give it after class. I'll try to see. That's this tomorrow.
I'm so glad y'all had such a hard weekend. You decided to take a day off yesterday.
Judah was
I was sick.
I was sick too.
Oh, that's so convenient.
I had to take so many
I'm
pills
just kidding,
yesterday.
Judah. You actually sound sick. You just sound like you made stuff up.
I was so sick yesterday. Like I can't even talk.
Judah's back there with like a red nose, and you're over here talking your ears off.
My nose would be red, but you know. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Your nose could be red too. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over these. All right, tell me. I'm going to ask you scenario 1, 2, or 3. Scenario 1, easy peasy. Uh-oh. Right, Christian, you with us? Which scenario? 1, 2, or 3? 1. 1. So what's the answer?
8 square root of 2.
Square root of 2. Scenario 1, 2, or 3? 2. Because you know the hypotenuse and it has a square root of 2. So x is equal to?
3.
Right. Scenario 1, 2, or 3? 1. 1. So your hypotenuse is 4 square root of 2. 5. Scenario? 3. What does that say? 16. So you plug it in. 16 square root of 2 divided by 2. So x is equal to 8 square root of 2.
I forgot not to do radicals.
Well, you just plug it into your x is equal to hypotenuse square root of 2 divided by 2. Use this every time. 6. Scenario 1, 2, or 3? 2. Yeah, 2. Because you have a square root of 2. So x is equal to? 24. Alright, 7. If it has a hypotenuse of 12, scenario 1, 2, or 3? 3. Are y'all following me over here? Y'all good? Scenario 3. So you have 12 square root of 2 divided by 2. So your answer is 6 square root of 2. Number 8. Hypotenuse of 25. Scenario 3. If it was a hypotenuse of 25 square root of 2, what scenario is that? That's 2. But it just has a hypotenuse of 25, so it's 25 square root of 2 divided by 2. That's your answer, or 12.5 square root of 2. Okay? And then 9, with a leg of 14. What scenario? 1. Your answer is 14 square root of 2. Okay, turn to page 5 in your notes. Huh? Yes. Well, all of these still work using Pythagorean theorem. Y'all know that, right? This is still a right triangle. It still works using Pythagorean theorem, but this is the shortcut. Okay. So here's the deal. On page 5, I want you to do 1 through 6. Why are we not doing 7, 8, 9, 10? We don't know it yet. Right. Okay.
I like how we said we don't know it yet, so we don't know it.
We don't know it yet.